Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. I thought we could carry on with our journal, Grandma's old recipe book, and the Old English bakery kits that I'm using for paperomia. I haven't done anything else from the other day. We put the signatures in the other day and finished off the spine. Now, I have a couple of things sitting here that I just thought I could start adding, just using up those pieces of cardstock that we had left. I'm just adding different things so that, oh goodness, just little extras, you know, for pockets, and I have some fabrics, and I just want to add, this is going to be a pocket, but I thought we could just come back together and do some more, and then I will finish it up if there's anything else off camera, and then we'll do a flip through of it. And our mail is back, but it's going to be, it's going to be slow moving. Not that it was really fast before, but because of the way they are doing, they're still striking, but it's like I mentioned on Monday, it's rotating strikes. So, but at least I can start sending packages out again and mail for people, which is so good. So there we are. See, just adding little things, that's just the wrong color. Yeah, I have everything on my desk, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. And I did do the ephemera. I got it printed out. So, but that looks lovely right there. And I'm using my Fabri-Tac. It's just a quicker grab. But any glue, any wet glue that you use is going to be good. So how are you all? I hope you're all doing well. I'd like to say hi and welcome to all our new subscribers. Thank you so much for following me and for joining me on this wonderful creative journey. It's just been so much fun. All right, so let's see what I have here. I have this fabric, and I wanted to make it a pocket actually, or something, or it could even be like a fabric tuck spot, but I don't know. I really like this though. This is fabulous. I cut it to fit, and it will stick out the bottom and out the side. I'm okay with that. So I think I will add that there. I'm going to put it just at the bottom first, just to hold it in place. There we go. It's Monday today when I am taping, and we've got a little turkey in the oven for our supper tonight. It's Thanksgiving Monday. There's families, vehicles, and all over town. It's just wonderful to see everybody's out and about with their family. It's so nice. Oops, there we go. If I need more glue, then I will add more. But this lace is very thick, and it's very sturdy. But if you don't want to have it just with this, you can add it to a piece of paper, you know, whether it's scrapbook paper or something that would be a little sturdier, then you wouldn't have those holes there. But let me grab, see, it just fits in there and it doesn't snag, and this is just a piece of copy paper that I have there. So, but I do have all the little tags. Let's see here. All these sweet little tags, and I did punch out all the holes, but I did not add any ends to them yet, like any fibers to the tops. So, and then we have some labels, frames, but they're just fun little bits to add. Let me come to the second signature now. So, oh, just let me move that before it's completely dry. So it'll stick out like that, right? But once I get all the other stuff in, thanks love, it's coffee time, then there's going to be lots of goodness hanging out the top and the sides as well. So that's going to be fabulous. All right. I have a couple things ready. Well, not really ready, but ready to glue together anyway. Where did that bird picture go? Let's move this. These are going to be little waterfall pages. I've already inked them up, so I don't have to stop and do that. But I'm going to attach them all. And these pieces are, I believe they're 4.5 by 4. Let me just find out. Oh, 4.25 by almost 4.5. So that's just a weird, but they're wider than they are longer. But you can do them any size that you want, as long as you have that 1/2 inch score line, and that's going to be, that'll help it to flip. And these are just pieces of the scraps that I had from paper. And then when I showed you the pages of the kit, you know, like they're just pieces that are cut out from one of them, 1 or 2 of them anyway, just because I liked the little pieces there. So, but we'll do the ephemera and then just whatever, and then we'll add them into the journal. Nothing has to be perfect. And then if you want to add words or something to them when they're done, like old recipe of grandma, the whole picture there. It's so cute. So there's that. Cute. What else do I have here? This, I would like to have, I just kind of folded it in 3s, but I want this to be a tuck spot. And you can open it up. And then I took some corrugated cardboard with ink, and then I just added that on the back. And it can be written on, you can write your own recipe on there. So I have that. What else do I have here? Oop. This was backed up. I don't remember what I wanted to do with that. But this, I want it to be a flip pocket. Let's just move that over. So I just have that with this, and I just folded it over probably 1 inch. Yep. just for a little lip, but I want to glue this, I think, on here and keep this as a hinge for the page. I think that's what I want to do. So do I put a thumb notch in? Maybe I'll put the thumb notch back here. Oops, so sorry. I cleaned up my punch container, and of course my 2-inch is underneath a bunch of them. So I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll just glue 3 sides. Doesn't need a lot of glue. And I don't have a very steady hand, so of course I end up with little hills. But that's okay. Just accommodate whatever you're putting into the pocket to the proper size. And whoops, come on. There we go. Okay. Top. And I'm just going to tuck it against the score line there. That should be, hopefully it's okay. Any trimming that I need to do, I'll wait till I'm done. So there we go. And then this is going to be a little flip out. So you can't see that it's a pocket until you turn it. So that's kind of cute. I like that. Let's add it. I was going to put some fabric on it, but I think I'll wait until I... Do we want it here or here? So it's the exact same size as my page. And it'll flip out, and then you'll see the pocket there. So that's okay. I'm not going to make this little guy a tuck of any kind, so I want to make sure that this is going to be completely secure on the page. Just bring it down a little bit. There we go, should be good. Oh yeah, lovely. And you can add something here for a side tuck. We might do that as well. And then it opens up. And then I don't think this is gonna fit. It's probably gonna be a bit too wide, but that's okay, because I'll have to do something to fit in there, which is good. So come to the back. Nope, I don't want it there. I want it to be able to come out fully, and then you have a surface to write on right there. So, and then that'll be a nice sized tuck spot. So let's do it. But this journal is going to be a nice gift for someone. Maybe it'll be a giveaway. All kinds of possibilities happening now that the mail's back. All right, so I'm going to go to the edge, and then it'll open without issue. Oops, get back down there. So you could add a little closure, a little something. If you want to have a Velcro dot there, you can do that, but I don't think it needs it, because see, it's pretty flat. And then you can open it up. You can even write little notes on here. You can write on here. And then these are Polaroids. I did not put them onto a photo paper. I did them as is. So I'll just set those in there. And now the waterfall pages that we did. Let's add those. Oops. I need to clean my desk. But do I want it on this plain page? I want it on a sturdy enough page. So let's do it here. So I would like this picture on top, just like that. And you can do these however you like, and you can attach them together. You don't have to attach them together. You can leave spaces. When I do them in different journals, I do attach them. So sorry, I'm just making sure it's straight. Looks straight. And you can add a little strip of colored paper there with that. So then I would like it, if I add it, it's going to be just a little peak, but I want it to be, I don't know, let's see, a little further down. You know, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to take too much time and think about it. If you do attach them, of course, you can add more than just the 3 pages. But I don't mind that space in between because I can add words. I can put some pretty paper there just to cover that up. And you can do that on all 3 of them, right? So they look pretty even. And so this one will be at the bottom, near the bottom of the page. Hopefully I haven't been off screen, goodness. So it'll be like that. And they're not going to hold completely flat, but you can add something at the bottom and have it up, like a strip, a 1-inch strip. And that will help to close them. Just use a magnet. I don't have any magnets at the moment. I have a little one left, but when I went to find some at the craft store, they didn't have any. So that was disappointing, but I'll just have to wait. And so there we go. So that's a nice page. And then I can add some brown paper or construction paper on the backs here, and they're great for writing. Or if you take a picture of a, you know, if your plate of food or whatever, then you can add the picture if you make something, and then just add the picture there. So let me see. I'll just show you. So there's this. So you would just put a little piece there, and that's your piece that will glue here, right? And then you close it, and then it will come up, and you'll decorate it, of course. And you can put a magnet on here, and you can pop a magnet here, cover it with paper, and then it will hold everything in place, just like that. So I might have to do that. I have this little guy left, but I have this, but this is the one we tried, and it didn't hold very well, if I remember correctly. Oh, Tom sneezing away. Okay, so it held there, but I need to move it over a little more. Oh, that's a sneaky way of doing it. Just like that. So, we'll see. Now that I've tried it, I need to see. So that's stuck to it. All right, so that is stuck to that. Okay. It's gonna have to move up. And it's okay if it's near the edge because it's gonna get covered. And then if I want, I can add a couple stitches, hand stitching. I wouldn't put it through my machine because it's too close to the edge there. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Find a sheet of paper. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. This is too skinny. Here we go. Let's do it. Talking about it, I might as well just do it. So this will have to get glued onto that page first. So let me just add some glue. Doesn't have to have the back of it papered. Just see if I can hold it there for a second. Just checking our time. There we go. Beautiful. Yes, it's up there, but it can still flip. It's still good. Okay, so let's cover. And I always add extra glue onto the magnet. There we go. If I need to trim, then I will trim as soon as we are done here. Very nice. Okay, just do a little trim. I know I'm using little scissors for cutting a long area, but they're easier to use at the moment than my big ones. All right, so there's that. So let me, oh, it's going to be a tad too short. And I think I want something that's going this way. So that'll sit there nicely. There we go. Sorry if I'm off visual there, but I was just folding that over. So that'll be right there. And it can go just to the edge of your flip there. It works. Just like that, and has a nice little picture there. All right, let's add it on. Little extra glue on that. Oh, there we go. So just give it a little rub. okay. And then our flip piece, what did I do with it? Did you see? Oh my goodness, Brenda. Right, I found it. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. Too many things on my desk. You know what that means? It's time to clean. Okay, so we have this little piece here. So all I'm going to do is glue it on the bottom. I'm just going to make sure so it closes just like that. So that's where I'm going to glue it. Just add glue to the back. And I'm going to just tuck it in. I want to make sure it's in the right spot. And so there we go. Just like that. And then the magnet is right here. So again, I can pop a piece of lace there. You want to just dress it up a little, put it this way, you know, whichever way you'd like, and just make it pretty. Can add a belly band onto it if you'd like to do that, and it can be just an extra spot for notes or whatever it is you're going to use it for. Right, so there we go. I will stick it up like that. Why not? Just need to straighten it. It's got a bit of a curve to it, this stuff. And so there we go. So all the pages are down nicely. Isn't that cute? Really like that. And then what next? Could have made that a flip as well, but I'm not sure. Let's see. I still want to use this fabric in some way. It's just pretty. I really like it. And then I have some, I went and bought some trim from the dollar store. They sure don't have very much anymore. It's terrible. But I bought these, some browns. This shimmery one is quite pretty. I should have opened it up ahead of time, but of course I didn't. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Once you get that tape, look at how shimmery that is. That is gorgeous. So let me cut a piece off. I didn't turn my hot glue on, but that's okay. Take a couple of these. Where's the other one? These ones are stamps, different stamps. There's a page of them, which is fun. And there's that. These two. These are the Polaroids, but I didn't make them. I think I can do this. I'm ready to cut it too short. We'll find out. Okay. Try it this way. Bows for me are a pain in the butt. So, but you can do them this way as well. Just make a little guy. Just like that. And staple it. You know what? Let's do it. I'm going to do that. Cut the little ends off. I have a little stapler. Oh, sorry, all the racket. Can put a you know, the hot wax seal on there. Actually, I don't even want it on there. Let's do it on one of these. It would have to be flattened, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to add a staple to this right here as well, and then I'm going to add something to it. Why not? Oh, it looks nice on there. Love the sparkle. So just add some glue to the back. There we go. There. Oh, that's pretty. And if you don't have the hot wax seals, you can just add whatever you'd like to it, just as decoration, right? A tag. Oh. Right, this is where the decisions come. I got that. I'm just looking here. Got those donuts, or they look like some kind of buns. You can add them right in there, which I will. I'm going to just trim it down a little bit. It's just a decoration, right? It doesn't have to be anything substantial. It could just be, meh. I'm gonna leave it. It needs a flower, that's the problem. It just needs a flower. So I'll have to find a flower and stick it on there. So what else do we have here? But I would like this to be a little tuck spot, just like that on this music paper. It looks really nice with the coloring. Ooh, it's starting to bubble. There we go. It doesn't have to be at the bottom of the page, right? It doesn't have to be. It's just lovely right where it is. So there we have that. And we have this. Oh, that's the same picture. So there we go. I will add fibers to the tops of them eventually. Oops, you stay in there. And there's that one. Come back to the first. So there's these Irish coffee, chai latte, mocha, and toffee brown colors. And I'm not sure what I want to do with them yet, but it's all a work in progress, isn't it? All these things. Belly band. Let's see. Oops. I'm going to back it with some of this brown cardstock that I have left. They're just pieces that I have. So, oops, come on. If it's not wide enough, that's okay. I will, and it isn't. So I will just trim it. And because I added glue to here, I'm going to tuck it over. It might end up getting cut, we'll see. That little area. It was just a little piece going over, so. could use your cutter if you want. I'm just following the line and hoping that it's straight. Okay, that's no go. So I'm just going to cut it off. Right, if it doesn't stick, cut it off. It's not something that has to stay. Cardstock is pretty sturdy, so all right, let's pop it on here somewhere.
So you're missing a clip?
Nope, not anymore.
You recorded.
Sorry, that was Tom asking me some questions. So I'm going to pop that there for a belly button, a belly band. Ay, ay, ay. Goodness. Let's just add it right there. And see, it's not completely straight. It's on a bit of a slant, and you know, I'm okay with that. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't want it to be perfect. So, and then a couple of these can fit inside. Just like that. So cool. All right, well, I obviously still have a bit to go, but I shouldn't keep you any longer. I'm not sure how long we've even been on. But let's add a few of these in here. Oops, come out. I love that some of them are just written, and then there's grungy ones. So those are fun. Right up my alley with the grunge. All right, so we did a little bit of stuff today with our pocket. And then we did a belly band. We put this pocket on there. Let's add in one of these as well. A bit of color, a bit more color anyway. And then into the second signature. I hope we put something in here. Yes, we did our flip pocket. So that's great. And then in the third signature, oh yes, and we also put in our tuck spot flip out. And then the third signature, we put in this tuck spot. And then, was that it? Nope, this is our waterfall with the little thing that closes and holds it shut, and then we put in our bow there. So I may find a hot wax seal to add to that. Oops. And there we go. So that's it so far. So I may come back and we'll finish it with the pockets and tuck spots and stuff, and then we'll add some embellishments on the sides. All right, and oh, before we go, I'll show you what I did for the spine. I made one of these, and I was able to put on a couple of wooden baubles, and so that just hangs right there, just like that. And it's just odds and ends of my trims and color, just some yumminess to hang there. All right, and so there we go. That's what I have for you today. So questions, comments, please leave them below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, it's been fun. God bless, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.